Dudes, back again, shouting out over my folk. This one's for all the real hip hoppers. Kool Rap,
DJ Polo,
MC Machine,
Blues, I think
one of the OGs.
Ill Street Blues.
Revisiting it.
Maybe I already heard it before. I listened to it. Didn't
My
I?
town is full of cops and robbers. Y'all not promised tomorrow in this little shop of horrors.
Kool Rap.
It's a classic. It's gotta be.
He's one of like the goats, right?
Original rippers.
Yeah, word up. Word the mother. Here comes G-Rap with another one, y'all. We gonna swing this like this. I'm right in front of my front step, thinking of a plan, looking like raggedy Ann, I'm throwing hand, kicking a can, thinking of a place to pull some bacon, because I'm dead and stinking, so on my shoes winging, t-shirt is shrinking, soon I see some thighs and my eyes open wide, quick, who's that with the chick, feel blast my sidekick, what's up, black, give his hand a smack, then up pulls a Cadillac, your baby will be back,
I don't think I heard this shit.
Yeah, I've definitely listened to this before. No, not.
Go. Go. Those beats back then, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They just
still
wanted.
to this
It
day.
just speaks like streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those fucking. Oh my god. There's nothing like certain eras in hip hop though. Like a lot of people say the golden age is the '90s. I think it's the '80s for hip hop.
Is this 80s?
This is '90s. This is late '80s, early '90s. I'd say.
Then you don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I was learning, but I mean, late '80s is when Kool came out, I think. So.
Right on the side, not too many people saw us thinking about who gotta get robbed because the mob got a job for us. They drove us down to the southern section of town where the clowns dare be paying for protection. They want us to send a message to Jimmy the bartender, lend a friend of money next to ripping off his car fenders. He's coming up short, cause he's short. Coke, nope, and hope he don't get caught. He owes some Benjamin Franklin's every last bit of them, but Jimmy's pockets are empty, so now we gotta get rid of them. But Jimmy's wife is with him and they don't wanna involve her. Hopped out the back seat, they gave me a revolver. Blast you, distract them, while I go and whack them. Enter through the back side of the bar and then attack them. He's screaming for his life, reaching for his wife. Shot him in the back of the head and tricked him with a knife. And that goes for anybody, they gotta pay their dues. You lose.
86.
He's born in 68.
Cause I got the ill street blues. You lose. Cause I got the ill street blues. You lose. Cause I got the ill street blues. You lose. Cause I got the ill street blues. You lose. Cause I got the ill street. Suckers are clever because my town is full of cops and robbers. You're not promised tomorrow in this little shop of horrors. So I got to get with the business and hit quick. Money grits, pockets looking thick, so I stick slick. Hold it right there, hands in the air. I know you got the loot. Or better yet, face down on the ground, empty your pockets too. Hit the deck, I got the check right on your neck. And I expect to make a bucks to heck with a travel's check. But if a bitch tries to choke me, I'll have to smoke
They
him
had
with.
like the robbery going
Guys
on
in
and
the
they
wrong
brought the
neighborhood.
camera down and he's sitting there rapping it. That was cool.
Yeah. Wow. 86.
I don't know if this came out in 86.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, like, because I think Rakim came out, he was like only 18 years old too and shit, so. It's wild.
I'm Smokey the Bear, so okie dokie. Goodbye. Avoid front yards, have a good journey. Don't even try begging for your life, that don't concern me. So to the next weasel that freezes, you're begging and your pleases, only getting you closer to meeting Jesus. Yeah, I shake a schluck just to make the buck. Then I break a duck, and if the duck gotta give up, then I don't give a fuck. Hyper as a sniper, piper niggas like a plumber. Cold thinking is sticking up the ones that run the numbers. Or even the biggest called the lady in the liquor store. Come inside, they kicking the door. Pull her, then I'm sticking it for money all your life, honey, hurry and choose, but you lose because I got the ill street blues. You lose because I got the ill street blues. You lose because I got the ill street blues. You lose because I got the ill street blues. You lose because I got the ill street blues. Extra, extra, read all about it in the papers. The boss tried to rape us, so we tossed them off the skyscraper. Because he brought us some over people to come and hit us. Get us, but none of them did us. He must be trying to kill us, but that's dead. I'm thank God in the red, cross the red borders, cross nobody can short us. We fled down the head, crazy glue. Ready to throw in even more because he's soaring. We took out all those workouts out the front and keep the scoring. What's up, Snake? Why'd you violate? They called him my hot sauce. Yo, that's a pic that the frost break. Getting ready to trap him. I grabbed him by the necktie. Homie tried to get fly and swing. I gave him a deck down. You know the evil the men do. Tell us where the men go. We snapped him by his ears.
What?
He's like, my homie tried to get by. I hit him with the deck die.
Dude, he's like the only. I don't really hear. You always hear like the gangster shit, like the West Coast type shit. Like you don't really hear that many New York rappers rapping about like the gang. It's like gang shit. Like is there? I knew back in like it's like late. It was like the 70s or something. There was gangs in New York at some point, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then.
In the 90s.
And then yeah, the Crips started off in California as like actual organized. A lot of them probably did like just community organizers.
Or at least
And
like
then they
when I
went
was
corrupt
in
and
school,
shit.
like that was like the thing everybody thought like,
Yeah.
I want to go to New York. Oh, dude, no, you don't. There's gangs. And like,
But Kool G's like the only. I don't really. I mean, there's a couple like Big Pun when he was alive. Like he was from New York, I think. Even though he was Puerto Rican. I think he mostly lived in New York, but there wasn't a lot of those rappers from there like talking. I don't know. Kool G rap is just more hard edged, I guess. It's lyrical content.
well,
Speaking on,
that's where he's
stuff
from,
like that.
you know.
Yeah.
Where like,
I mean,
Rakim back in that time was like from like the party scene where
I think he's from
he
Long
was
Island.
rapping at
Yeah.
people's
Different part of
burn
New
barrel
York.
parties.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all from different parts of New York too, so you got to think about that. Like, some environments are more harsh than others, and
Yeah.
more laid back. And then I mean, Nas has spoken a lot about violence. I mean,
Yeah.
there is a lot of rappers
But
from New York that speak about
there's like
violence.
gang
It's just
violence, and then
the way they
there's
approach
like,
it.
all the other
Yeah.
different styles.
Random, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just everything
So
else.
I mean, it just depends on what. I mean, if you're rapping about gang shit, it's all about going to war.
Killing your enemies and shit.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
and then like Rakim's all about like finding yourself and spirit.
Yeah.
Also, you are the shit. Or,
Yeah,
like,
Kool
he
G.
is the shit.
Kool G, like he's a hell of a storyteller, but also
He's a humble guy, but he's not a
Sticks-
fool.
yeah.
He'll go after what he wants.
yeah, Kool G, like he's another great storyteller, but he's more just to the streets as far as like the activities on the streets is what the shit he's rapping about.
Yeah.
And then KRS-One is like
But I mean, you don't have a job. You've never had a job. Then
thinking for yourself.
and you have to eat. So you gotta. There's another way to get it. If you don't have a job.
Yeah, it's either
Take people's
or
shit.
well, it's like either go to work and kill, bust your ass for this little bit of money, or I can sell a kilo of
But
coke
I mean,
and make
To go
$5
to work,
grand
you
real
have
quick.
to have a car, and a car takes registration,
Right.
inspection. I'm like, holy jeez, like insurance. Like, there's no point in working because you have to give away all your money.
I think that's even how a lot of like people that ended up dealing drugs and making like the wholesalers making shit tons of money. They ended up building these illegal empires for themselves, but not really thinking at the time that they're selling crack to their neighbors and shit. They're just thinking, fuck the man, I'm gonna stack up as much money as I can. And there's very few people that survive that and get out of it and actually even wash that money to make it legit, get to into something, some legit shit.
Yeah.
There's very few people that do that. A lot of those people get killed, they get put in jail, and yeah, it's crazy. I mean, just different environments. You gotta, like, the city is so densely populated, and, like, there's so much going on all the fucking time too. So
Yeah.
it's like just different environments, man. We're used to like laid back. It's real, rural where we live and shit. It's it's just different areas. It's different, different shit.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. Like, you get different things going on. like somewhere up here, like even within like the last what 5-6 years.
I mean, even the drugs.
Oh yeah,
here,
that
though.
shit just festers
I mean,
everywhere too.
We
Yeah,
got thieves
no matter
all over
what.
the place.
But as far as like gun violence up here, like before, probably what 5, 6, 7 years ago, there wasn't anything for like a long time where somebody actually like getting shot by the cops up here, somebody that was fucked up on drugs. It's only been within like the last 5, 7, 8 years where it's like been a steady kind of thing where meth heads are getting popped or whatever the situation is. Like before that, it was like some guy got shot at this convenience store in like 1990 or some shit.
Yeah.
And then it's just, yeah, I guess the whole point is like, what I'm saying is like, yeah, things have just escalated. Like we're saying, like the shit's everywhere.
But I mean, it's all about choices though, and like
Yeah.
what you know, deciding and doing things.
Even like
and
being,
then,
you know,
like,
deciding.
but I mean, you see some people doing some like weird thing, and you're like, why?
It's true.
Like, why are you doing that?
I noticed that even in the past, like,
And
ever since COVID
what
hit.
is stopping you from doing something different
Like,
than what you're doing right
yeah.
now? Like, what the hell are you doing?
Like before COVID hit, there wasn't really a lot of people up here with backpacks and shit on the streets. Now,
Yeah.
within the last 2 or 3 years, like it's when I'm a delivery driver, I work at nights and shit, and it's just holy shit. I mean, even for a smaller town and shit, there's a lot.
That's an easy meal right
It's
there.
like, yeah,
Just walk up to a dude delivering pizzas and be like, "Give me that shit,"
you can just
and you have to.
It's
You just be like, "All right, yeah." And be like, "I got robbed. We'll make you another one."
there's got all kinds inside too. I mean, I'm sure that happens quite often.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it in person, like even just like a regular person
You
that
see
came
like
in
a lot of
doesn't have any money
videos
for
on
food.
ridiculousness where the delivery driver's on a moped and he'll go inside and like people walking by will take a pizza or a slice of pizza. And, like,
Yeah, there you go.
Threw 'em out the window, up, and away, 'cause I don't play clown. But, take that with you on the way down. I'm hoping you got springs and wings on your shoes, but you lose, 'cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, 'cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, 'cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, 'cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, 'cause I got the ill street blues.
Ill Street Blues.
Hit us up in the comments. Details on that record. Information.
DJ Polo.
Let's say 1990.
He makes some solid
1989.
beats, huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. What was that one we did? Oh, Road to the Riches. Remember the piano beat? I'm on the road to the riches. That was like 2 years ago. That reaction. Did you rap?
Bring it up.
I'm on the road to the riches. Those well known songs.
Oh, right there. Oh my god.
Rags to riches.
That's not the name of it.
Road to the riches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey guys, random question. Is it bad to swallow the lime in your Corona? Andy, did you swallow your lime? No, he definitely did.
It's alright. Limes are a superfood.